Hello there and welcome back to my series from GetExBoyfriendBackFast.info, the informative YouTube video series on helping women get back together with their ex-boyfriends. We're laying down here some honest and very simple tips and strategies that women can follow in a step-by-step manner to get back with the one they love. No tricks, no garbage information, just very simple advice that you can follow through my entire video series. You can go over and check out my channel. You'll find that there is a lot more than just this video on everything you'll need to know to get back with your ex-boyfriend. Now, after a breakup, one of the biggest problems women have is expecting their ex-boyfriend to think the same way as they do. It's hard for a woman to understand why he doesn't want to sit down and discuss the problems. But men and women do not think the same, and that's how you can use male psychology to make your ex-boyfriend miss you. When you do, he will beg you to take him back. A relationship breakup is a very emotional time for both parties involved. The problem is, men and women handle that emotion in different ways. As a woman, you want to stay close to him so he won't find someone else. As a man, he wants to be left alone to sort things out. That is where the differences clash. If you keep insisting on staying in contact with him, it will only lead to more hurt and rejection for you. But if you use male psychology to make him miss you, he will beg you to take him back. Stop and think. You miss him because he took himself out of your life. You do not like being ignored, but a man simply can't stand to be ignored. Your ex-boyfriend cannot miss you if you're always around. So doesn't it make sense to use male psychology and ignore him? When you ignore him and find other interests, you will give your ex a chance to experience his life without you. Being ignored and left alone will make your ex-boyfriend realize that there is a void in his life. Soon he will see that the void used to be filled with you. That's when he will begin to miss you. Once he begins to miss you, he will also become aware of the love he still has for you. That will make him regret breaking up with you. By using male psychology, you've caused your ex-boyfriend to experience a whole chain of emotions. Women are always saying men are hard to understand, but you give them too much credit. This man who you think is hard to understand is really quite simple. Actually, he's just a little boy in a man's body. When a child throws a tantrum, the more you try to get them to be good, the worse they get. But if you ignore the child, and they think you don't love them anymore, they will straighten up quick. Your ex-boyfriend is no different. He's throwing a tantrum. If you ignore him and make him think he's lost your love, he'll miss you and beg you to take him back. It all begins with using male psychology to make him miss you. Now, of course, getting back an ex-boyfriend is not quite as easy as the tips that have been outlined in this article. There are a lot of details and a lot of pitfalls along the way, even if you understand the basic premise that I outline in my video series. Things like not calling him too early, not begging him, not looking desperate, giving him his space. These are all great first steps towards understanding how to get him back, but there are still so many ways you could fail along the road by not mastering the specific step-by-step strategies which you will need to get an ex-boyfriend back. There is just still so much more to learn. So if you're interested, click the link below this video, getexboyfriendbackfast.info. It's also displayed at the bottom of the screen here. And you'll be able to learn, and in fact gain immediate access to a lot more knowledge that can possibly be covered in these videos. You know, YouTube has a 15-minute limit per video here. You'll learn details such as how to even know if you have a chance of getting back together with him in the first place. And then there's the call back and the breakup letter. These kinds of details are simply critical. The basic strategies outlined here will get you at least probably to the callback stage. However, what to actually do during the callback itself? Well, you can learn the step-by-step approach. Exactly what to say and do to get your ex to come crawling back to you. But of course, one wrong move, one wrong sentence during the callback, and it can all blow up in your face. The same goes for the breakup letter. You'll also be able to learn. There is just even so much more than what I can put onto this slide, what you'll be able to learn by clicking on the link below. There's the awesome power of one word. You can discover the one word that will completely change the dynamic between you and your ex. Among other things, I think one of the most important things is the ex-boyfriend guru, the ex-boyfriend guru resource, provided at the link below. It can also help you to learn how to let go of those toxic emotions, because these feelings of regret and despair aren't helping you get anywhere with your ex-boyfriend, and you have to learn how to get rid of them as soon as possible. And there's just so much more than I could ever mention here, available at the resource below. getexboyfriendbackfast.info. Check it out for yourself. As well, if you feel like it, you can check out my YouTube channel, where I have a large collection of videos similar to this one outlaying numerous basic strategies towards getting back with an ex-boyfriend. And finally, if you found this video or any of the others in my series useful, please give me a thumbs up on YouTube. This will make it easier for other women in a similar situation as you to find this information that they are so desperately searching for right now. Because when it comes down to it, it's really tragic that women cannot get back together with their ex-boyfriends and couples cannot be happily reunited just due to a lack of basic knowledge and information on the psychological aspects of relationships. So I'll leave you with that, and check back often on my YouTube channel for updated videos in the series. And always remember that you can do it. You absolutely can do it. There is nothing stopping you from getting back with your ex-boyfriend except your own motivation and willingness to take action now. So if you're really serious about getting back together with your ex-boyfriend, click the link below now and get started on your path to future happiness with him. So all the best of luck, and keep tuned for future videos. Bye for now.